Hello, my name is Hannah and welcome to my new Booktube channel. So I've been making videos for a while now over on a channel called, it's just my name, Hannah Morris, and because I make and upload so many videos about books to my main channel, I figured why not just make a whole separate channel for Booktube and all things to do with reading and books and literature, for book hauls and book reviews and things like that, because I thought that would be cool. So that's what I'm going to do, and I really hope that you enjoy. If you like this video, please subscribe for more. I'm going to be posting all of my book related things to this channel now, and yeah, I really hope that you will join me. As it is Wednesday, I decided that the first video on this channel would be a top 5 Wednesday. So this week's question is top 5 characters that you would want as family members. So I'm just going to whiz through real quick the top 5 characters in books that I would want as a family member. So the first character that I picked for this list is from a book that I'm actually currently reading, and that is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I'd say I'm about 3/4 of the way through this, so I don't know whether or not it's right to pick 2 characters from this book actually that I would want as family members, because they may yet surprise me. I'm hoping that they don't though, because the 2 characters in this book list I absolutely adore and would 100% take them as family members every day of the week. But the first character that I picked from The Book Thief that I would like to be part of my family is Rudy Steiner. So Rudy Steiner is the protagonist, Liesel's kind of brother figure, partner in crime, and you can tell that he's absolutely in love with her from like very early on. He like falls hard for Liesel. His and Liesel's relationship is absolutely brilliant. They kind of affectionately insult and hate each other, but you can tell that Rudy is fiercely loyal and he would do anything for Liesel. He's almost like very defensive of Liesel. Not that Liesel needs it, she's definitely can kind of hold her own, but yeah, he's really got that kind of like big brother looking after younger sibling feel. He's also really moralistic and he stands by his beliefs very strongly, and I really love that about him. I just think he's a brilliantly written character, and so far I have just been loving Rudy Steiner so much. From the same book I picked number 2 on my list, and that is Hans Huberman, who is Liesel's papa in The Book Thief. He kind of becomes the father that Liesel never had, and I think he's just the perfect father figure. All of the kind of central characters in The Book Thief are amazing. I think I love them all. I would happily take any of them as family members. So the next character that I picked for this list is one that's fresh in my mind, and that is Marvellous from A Year of Marvellous Ways. Let me get the book. So Marvellous is a very elderly woman living in rural Cornwall in a kind of shack in the countryside, and she doesn't care what anybody thinks of her. And she just does her. She gets up in the morning and she goes for a swim in the creek, and she's just got so much history, and she's such a rich, eccentric, amazing, aspirational character. I just spent pretty much the whole book wishing that when my time comes I will be as old and wise and amazing as Marvellous Ways. She's just one of those people who kind of like looks after your soul. I think, yeah, she's a very kind of like soulful, spiritually rich person, and I love her. The next character that I picked for this list is a bit of a wild card, but I think it fits perfectly into my family plan, and it's Marley from Marley and Me. It's a dog. Who doesn't need a hyperactive, loyal Labrador? And the last one on this list is also a little bit of a cheat. I've gone with Mrs. Weasley from the Harry Potter series, because I don't even need to explain this one. One of the reasons that I love Mrs. Weasley so much is because she has the hugest heart, and she extends that love and acceptance to everybody, and she opens her heart and her home to everybody. I feel like Mrs. Weasley has her priorities in the right place, and they're with her family and with the people that she loves and cares for, and with the things that are important, and forget all the rest and don't worry about not having as much as other people, because ultimately it's what's inside that counts. It's what Mrs. Weasley is always kind of represented for me, and that's one of the reasons that I love her so much. So that's it for my Top 5 Wednesday. I will see you next week for whatever next week's theme is. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe if you'd like to see more book videos. I can't talk. Until next week, bye!